Hey,
What up?
What up? What up? What up?
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody?
What up? What
Hey.
up?
Hey,
Diggity diggity dig. What up? What up? What up?
hey,
What up? We gonna wait for y'all to come. What up? What? Ooh. Hey y'all.
bring the Harlem Shake back.
Hey man, how
Hey.
you doing, my brother?
What's poppin', fam?
My man,
Famo?
how you feeling? Man, I can't see nothing on mine. Who is it? Let's hope this just don't fall. Hey, we're just gonna be real close up to the camera one time. Looking like yourself.
Looking like yourself.
Alright, so we just gonna wait for y'all to come in. Yo, we look like if we was gonna be on Reading Rainbow.
Butterflies in the sky.
It's Reading Rainbow.
So it's cold as what at my friend's house? So don't mind the Elmo blanket, guys.
Jonathan, my man, how you doing? Hey y'all, 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 hey y'all. We gonna wait for some more. We gonna wait a little bit for some more. Hey. All right, so hey, it is so good to see you guys once again. This is our third post for Transparent. We are so excited that you are here with us and are willing to support our shenanigans as well as fall more and more in love with Jesus as we do this. I think that we've seen some really awesome. What we gonna talk about, man? We gonna tell you in a second.
Yo, what's good, cuz?
Yo, it's so
What's happening?
small. We got an iPad
I know.
and we have the phone, so yeah. So for those of you all who are watching on my Facebook, this is Mia. For those of you who are watching on her Facebook, I am Katura, and it is so good to see you all here with us again.
It's so good.
So good.
So today, what we're going to be talking about is understanding the power of prayer,
Better understand it.
right?
You better
And it's a
understand
lot that goes into it, but we have 10 minutes.
We
So
do.
we're going to break down what we can. Also, last week, we talked about courage to let God fill the void. And we kind of realized that a lot of people may not be in that place just yet, like with God, and what it looks like to yield to Him, and what it looks like to fully, wholeheartedly trust Him. So, in that, there has to be a relationship there. There has to be a deeper relationship with God in order to be in that place. So, building that relationship takes basically spending time. You know what I mean? That's the first step into going deeper, is just spending time with Him.
So the biggest thing about spending time with the Lord is that you have to think about it just like any other relationship. If you don't spend time with Jesus, you're not going to get to know Jesus. In turn, you're not going to know what privileges you really have to ask for. It's just like I was telling Mia, it's just like when you build a relationship with someone. When you're building a relationship and you're building a friendship, you don't right off the bat be like, you gonna buy me a new car? I would really appreciate if you could buy me a new car. You know, like, you are a stranger. I don't know you. And also, it makes people uncomfortable to ask those kind of questions. But when it comes to the Lord and getting to know Jesus, what happens is the more that you get to know Him, the more that you understand that He loves you so much, just unconditionally, beyond and above what you could have ever thought. And so once you get to know Him, you start to understand, oh, so you mean I can actually ask for the things that I want and it won't bankrupt heaven. You have the power to give me everything that I need, and it will not, there's nothing that I could do that will make you say no to me, other than, well, it's some things. that you could do that would make him say no. Building character, you know, it's just all about building character. But he's a good father, and a lot of us tend to think about Jesus in a way that puts him in a category that says, you know what, he's just like my physical dad. He's just like my physical mom. And in reality, he's not. He's nothing like that. He is the creator of those people who may have done you wrong, but he just won't do that. That's not his MO. That's not how he rolls. And so the biggest thing that I want to share with you guys about prayer is that it really takes spending time. And people don't necessarily feel like they have the time to spend because they're like, well, I don't have an hour a day to spend in prayer. I don't have 10 hours a day to be fasting and dealing, you know, and that's true. Some people do not have that time. And so it's a day by day, minute by minute, step by step thing where you have to say, I'm going to be intentional about putting this time in. If I have to say, Lord, thank you for what you want to teach me today. I love you. I give you my day. Okay, we going. And that's just what people have to give sometimes. But the more you get to know him, I guarantee you, the more you want to spend time with him and press into a deeper place and a deeper relationship, because you'll see that as much as you're getting to know him, he wants to know you. He wants you to understand who he's created you to be. And so in that, you'll start to be like, so I was talking to you about this the other day, and you just wanted to bring up this situation at my job. You just wanted to bring up these things that give me a deeper understanding of who I am. And so God is faithful like that. And so we kind of just want to talk to you about our walks and what that's looked like as far as building that, because it's really not always easy, especially when you have.
It doesn't happen overnight.
It doesn't. And we still ain't even. I'm not even in the place that I want to be in with my relationship with God. I don't feel like I spend as much time as I could with Jesus. Just honestly, there's so much that preoccupies me. Like I was saying, what was I saying, Lord Jesus? Yeah, man. Yeah. It doesn't always look like how you think it's going to look. It doesn't, like, people that go to church all the time, assume that, you know, I have to have it together. I have to be in my word. I have to be at Bible study on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I have to be at church on Sunday, and I need to be serving full-time ministry. And that's not everybody's reality. I know that I cannot, at this moment in my life, make that kind of commitment. That's a lot for me, and that's okay, because that's where I am. And if I'm giving my life to the Lord every day, I wake up and I'm like, okay, Lord, this day is yours. Introduce me to the people you need to introduce me to. Show me the people that you want me to see, and give me the words to speak to them. And that sometimes is all I feel like I have to give. But when you're sowing into people's lives from an empty place, it doesn't mean anything. When you're empty yourself, you don't have too much to give, there's no give and take there. So when you go to the Lord and you're like, just fill me, God. That's all I need today. I just need you to fill me up. Girl, the heat kicked on, man. Just fill me up. That's what I need from you. He will do it. You got anything?
I think you pretty much covered all the bases. I mean, when it comes to having that relationship and spending time, for me, like, realistically, I think it's more so consistency. You know, like being in that place where you're like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, but I need to spend time with God at this moment while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, it won't happen. You know what I mean? Like, just being like making, what's the exact word I'm looking for? Being intentional. Being intentional about just saying, okay, God, this is my time with you. I just want to pray. Even if a wise woman spoke this to me the other day, she was like, even if it's just being silent in his presence, and like, just like, okay, whatever you want to, you know, say or not say, I just want to spend time with you. You know what I mean? Just that connection and being vulnerable with him is huge, because he wants your everything. Like, it's hard for us to really think like, okay, God wants all of me. Does he really? You know what I mean? And it took me a long time, like I said in the other video, like moving out here, stripped of everything. You know what I mean? So having to be real and being raw, be like, all right, God, so
Here I am.
This is what I got, my naked, dirty self.
Filthy, dirty, nasty.
Here you go.
Take it.
I hope you accept me. You
Right.
know what I mean? But as humans, we're programmed to think like, as soon as they see my flaws, they gonna reject me and leave me.
Walking away.
And they're gonna be like, I don't even know why I looked at you
Right.
in the first, you know what I mean? But God is not like that. Like Katora said, like, he is not like that at all. And we can try and compare him, but he's not comparable
Right.
to anything.
Yeah.
So it's just really freeing your mind of that, and really setting a time away from everything else, and just being like, all right, God, this is me and you. That's what I try to do. Try to do on my way to work. Like, all right, it's silent. Let's go. Let's get it in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, that's good. I think I was reading this scripture earlier. It's Matthew 26:41, and it just says, keep watch and pray so that you will not give in to temptation, for the spirit is willing, but the body is weak. I say that at least. Man, I say it all the time because it's true. Your spirit, is so willing to serve the Lord, and so willing to cry out to him, and so willing for all of these other things to happen. But your flesh, boy, that thing weak. Being real with myself. I'm like, man, I'm so hungry for God. I just need more of you. I need to know you in a deeper way. And then the TV come on, and I'm like, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will be good. And
I
that
haven't seen
is,
this episode.
yeah, and that is just, it's on my part. That's a downfall. That's something in my flesh that I have to get over. I have to fight that. And so that's the biggest thing that we really wanted to leave you with, is that, it's so easy to say when you go to church on Sunday, yeah, I'm going to pray. It's going to be great. I know the Lord. I have a relationship, but you don't. And the reality of the situation is, a lot of people are trying to get there too. We're all striving to know him in a deeper level, but just that one step of saying, okay, God, my day is yours, changes everything. Just saying, okay, God, I need you to take this situation for me, changes everything. And so it's not the big steps that you think it takes to really get to have a relationship with the Lord. It's just that little, I'm going to dip my foot in the water. And just like we talked about last week, it's just that dip in the water that it takes to say, okay, this is the first step to a bigger step, but I'm not ready to take that giant leap yet. I just need to inch my way on up, and that's okay. And that's where you are right now. And if that's where you are, that's great. It's great to be like, yep, this is where I am. That's it. But if you're like, yeah, I know that there's more, and I can press in for an hour, do that. Don't limit yourself, and don't hold yourself back. Do not be your worst enemy. But we are our toughest critic. We talk about that all the time. And we are very hard on ourselves. So be kind to yourself. We love y'all. You got anything else that you want to share?
And I'm good. I
think we got out what we need to talk about. So next week, y'all, the page will be up, and it will be ready.
Ooh.
So her friends, my friends, together, y'all can all be friends when you come together to the Transparent Ministry page and you watch the live videos there, because we probably will definitely not be doing them on our we won't be doing them on our Facebook pages anymore, because we'll have the page where we'll do the live videos there. I don't remember what else we said. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody who has
do.
already reached out, everybody who has been tuning in and kind of just opening up.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
We so appreciate that.
That means a lot.
We just like, okay, God.
Just keep mapping. That's how it feels. There's no words to express how thankful we are for being vulnerable with us and being willing to share what the Lord is doing in your life and what he wants to do in your life. That is a blessing to each of us, to both of us, but you're going to be a major blessing to many people. Just continue to press towards that mark. And so we also want to talk about, share this video, please, and tell your friends. there's always somebody who, she's excited, and I'm excited too. But there's always, we just know that each and every one of you are the answer to someone's prayer. And so sharing this video may open a door for you to be able to witness to them. It may open a door for them to open up to us so that you can, you know, lead them to the Lord. And that's a blessing in any capacity. Like I said, we're going to just recap. Facebook page is going to be live next week. Go there and watch the video. We will be sure to share it on both of our pages so that you can follow and subscribe to that page so that you can watch a live video there. Thank you so much for your support, for watching. We love you guys. You have been fantastic. We want to encourage you to share this video. We feel like as many people that can watch this, we would love for them to do so. Tell your friends to tell their friends so that we can be friends together on the weekdays and also on the weekends. And we want to remind you, the biggest thing that we stress in this ministry is that what you tell us, you tell us. It does not come in our ears, and it comes in our ears, and it does not leave our mouths, is what I was saying. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Jesus, he loves y'all. All right, you guys have a good one. We'll see you next Okay, wait. So I need to end yours and you want to end mine? Okay. Where's the button?
Bro, just don't let it drop.
This happens every week. It's just going to be a thing. We're sorry.